What's up everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Black and White. In today's episode, as you can see from the title there, we're going to be going after the 7 Sages and basically arresting them because they are criminals and they should be arrested and stuff. Anyway, they don't have a particular order in which you have to get them, but I will, for this video be following whatever the particular order that Bulbapedia decided to put them in, because that's what I'm following to actually find the Sages. They don't actually have a video as to where to find them, but they do have the routes. And if you guys remember the last episode, the first one that we found was actually up here on this route. This is route something, route 18 I think, or 14, I don't remember. And I'm not actually following the order, but I'll be following them after this one just because I was already here. So this is the first guy here. His name is Giallo, I guess, and he is on Route 14, actually. That's what this is. Greetings to you, strong Pokemon trainer who came to Dragon Spiral Tower. Are you not making friends with Zekrom? There is a saying, it's somewhere in this world there is someone who understands you. It feels like that person is right beside you, even if you're as far apart as the end of the land and the top of the sky. As my Lord N and his Pokemon understand one another, so too do you and your Pokemon understand one another. Which is my reason for giving you this. And basically, all of the Sages will give you a TM that basically boosts the stats. Bulk Up boosts your attack, I believe, and confuses you, but I don't know. I think that's what it does. But basically, they'll give you a stat boosting TM, and then Looker will show up and arrest them. I'm an officer of the International Police, and you must supply the information I request. Indeed, I shall. Team Plasma changed me, but I could not change the world. I'm looking forward to seeing how you lot will do. I beg you will accept my thanks now, Getsis. There yet remains but 4 of the 7 Sages still at large. What do they think of? What do they hope for? I am intensely interested to know this, to depart at once. Yeah, so only 4 Sages remain. The other 2 that we already got are, other than the one we just found, are actually Getsis, who's the 7th Sage, and the one that we found in Relic Castle, which I'll edit into the video pretty soon, and I completely forgot where I wanted to go, but it is Driftvale City, because that is where the next Sage, Zinzolin, is going to be located. The first one was Getsis in, in End's Castle, where we defeated the Elite Four, then we fought him, and basically Looker, locked him up and stuff, and I'm actually going the wrong way. And then the second one we actually got in the episode where I caught Lacunosa, the big moth thing, and I'll be editing that in pretty soon, like I said. But anyway, next up we're going to be getting Zinzolin here in the cold storage. So basically you want to head in here, and I don't remember if there's wild Pokemon in here. I don't think there were, so whatever, I'm just going to make my way around here. And if there are wild Pokemon, then oh well, I guess I'll spray repel pretty soon, because I think there might be, and I'm just being pretty lucky not to run into any. But it seems like there aren't any because it's like an NPC place, so I don't know, usually there's nothing here. Anyway, you want to head in here to the cold storage, and this is where Mr. Zinzolin will be. So, you return, you're an odd trainer. Alright, I've got time enough to satisfy your curiosity. Breathing, having a heart that beats. That is simple existence and nothing more for a living being. That may be the definition of living, but I don't think that defines life. The experiences of joy and suffering are a vital part of being alive. Getsis gave me the sensation of being truly alive. What did he mean to accomplish? That isn't what's important. Could you stop walking around, please? Right now I am shivering, I'm suffering, but I'm alive. Come on! Pokemon and people live by being together and relying on one another. That might be how you feel. If that's so, is it necessary to separate people and Pokemon? By talking to you, I've discovered that there's much I need to think about. I wish I had more to give you in thanks. Here, take this! And he will give you the first TM in the game. Hone Claws. I think that boosts your speed by 2 stats. Yeah. My Lord N said that he wanted to make Pokemon perfect, but even if the relationship between Pokemon and people stayed as it is now, Pokemon can aspire to perfection. I think it actually raises speed and attack by 1. I don't remember. I'll check it in a second, though. Anyway, here comes Looker. It's too cold. I'm already tired of shivering here. If you'll give me some time to think, I'll tell you what I know, so take me with you. Thanks many times over. Again, there are 3 Sages left. So next up, we're going to be getting Gorm, who's apparently in the Dreamyard. And I won't be editing any of this out, just because I'm lazy to edit, actually. But, you know, also because if I actually did edit out most of this, the video would be extremely short, and I don't want it to be, you know, that short. So, anyway, let me actually check up on what the Hone Claws does. It raises attack and accuracy, sorry. So first off, I said it was speed, which was completely wrong. It ended up being attack and accuracy. And I bet there's already a couple of comments saying, you know, oh, what a noob, man, you didn't know that it made you get, it doesn't give you speed. I don't know. Point being, as you may notice, I have kind of a nasally nose, a stuffy nose and such. And we're going back to Striaton City, which we actually haven't been in since the very beginning of the episode, or not the episode, very beginning of the series. We haven't been in Striaton City. And there is a back part to the Dreamyard, actually, which I never explored, but hey, I guess I'll take the opportunity in this episode to actually explore it. There are a couple of trainers here to battle, so I guess I'll be doing that today as well. And I'm also actually looking for a repel, which I have no idea where I put them, but here they are, so. Spraying myself a repel. There's a couple of trainers to battle. There's also an event on Fridays. Today's Saturday, however, so I can't get that. There is just basically a special Muna that you can get on Fridays, so if you guys want to get that, I don't know, you gotta come here on Fridays, man. I won't be showing it off just because I'm lazy and whatever. Point being, you can't get in here until the post-game, but as you can see, there's very, very high-level Pokemon, including Hypnos and Drowsies that are level 63. And the Muna that you can get, I don't remember what level it is exactly, but I think it was pretty high level. Actually, not a Muna, Musharna, sorry. This Pokemon here. You can get a special one with, like, I think one special move, and it's pretty high level, so if you want to get that special Musharna, you can go ahead and do that. Kind of an event Musharna, I guess you could say. These people, when you step in front of them, just step back, so it's kind of weird. I think what you have to do is just talk to them before they run away. There we go. So you do have the option to fight these people or not. It's kind of weird, but whatever. I'll fight one of them, and then the rest of them I'll just skip, because I don't really need any levels at this point. I think at the level that I'm at, I can pretty much take on the Elite Four, because, you know, I did grind up some levels, and then I actually also fought a bunch of trainers in all the post-game routes, so I think I am pretty high level and ready to take on the Elite Four Round 2, so, yeah, the 7 Sages video, which is this one right now, is actually like the last episode that will be story related, because the Elite Four Round 2 aren't really all that story related. Alder doesn't really provide anything much to the story. So yeah, this episode will pretty much wrap up the Team Plasma story. And I'll actually try to avoid the rest of the trainers, but I don't think I'll be able to. Maybe I will. Oh, look at that. I'm so skilled at avoiding these trainers that I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, there's a Twisted Spoon here. Most of these guys, by the way, are going to be Psychic-type trainers, so if you want to fight some Psychic-type trainers, then go ahead and do that, but I will avoid them all for now, and instead fight them off-screen sometime. But just so you guys know, those are there, and they mostly use Psychic types. So, you probably already saw the Sage over there. He, I was just trying to get the revive right here, and sorry. Anyway, this guy will actually rush at you for some reason. Boo! This is Gorm, or Gorm. Were you surprised? Oh, trainer who destroyed our castle, I was quite surprised by you. If you surprise them, both Pokemon and people leave themselves open. While they're in state of surprise, they can't use their powers like they normally would. Our intention was to surprise people by making our castle appear and showing off the legendary Pokemon. At that moment, we planned to deeply impress people's hearts with the awesome power of Team Plasma and the brilliance of our new world. Now that I've seen the strength of spirit in you and the gym leaders, I wonder how effective the strategy would have been after all. Maybe that strength of spirit is what's needed to take Pokemon to the next level. I'm sorry to have wasted your time with a silly conversation. Take this! And he will give us Swords Dance, which does indeed boost speed and attack. Or just attack. I don't even remember. Because I'm terrible again. I really don't know my Pokemon. I'm just a guy doing Pokemon videos, and I'm not actually all that skilled at the Pokemon. But anyway, there are still 2 Sages remaining at large. So Looker will once again take him off into a rest, and I will once again have to confirm my badness of knowing of Pokemon knowledge. Basically, this is TM75. Yeah, it just raises attack twice. No speed at all. So again, I fail at this, and I don't know what raises what. But we're going to be going after the next Sage, which is actually in the Charged Stone Cave, which I think is right there. So, I'm gonna go Zinzolin City, because I think he's closer to the exit. I actually don't remember at all what part of the cave he's in, so, this will most likely be the most annoying sage to find, just because I have no clue at all where in the cave he is. Hopefully he'll be somewhere near the end of it, though, and we'll be able to get him pretty easily, so... Anyway, I apparently already have a rappel up, so let's just go through the cave. I think I already fought all the trainers here a long time ago, so, come on. I don't know where the sage is, but I'll find him someday. Someday, after all, I'll find you searching around the mountainsides, searching for the last sage. Where could he be? He's actually right here. When I saw you in Castelia, I did not care about your existence. Here in the Charged Stone Cave, Getsis tested your ability. Once more, we will test you to learn. Team Plasma, come out! Oh god, where'd they come from? Hello. Erroneous of the Seven Sages, I will bring this kid down! Oh look, apparently we have, some battles. I did not think we were actually going to be doing any Team Plasma battles, but apparently we are, so, I guess we'll do them. Excuse me, because I'm still sick, which you probably could already tell if you pay attention at all to what has been going on for the past, however long this video is going to be. I have no idea. Anyway, Iron Giant can die because he got paralyzed by a stupid whatever Pokemon. I think it was either Hypno or like a Musharna or something. Point being, he was paralyzed earlier, and I have no idea by what, or rather I just don't remember. But anyway, because of you, I'm now X-Team Plasma. Being an X doesn't sound cool, does it? How are you going to make it up to me? I will make it up to you by making you my non-ex-girlfriend, and that basically means I want to marry you. Team Plasma, lady, ginger, person. Yeah, I don't know. But that's pretty weird. Like, I don't want to be an X, but X-Team Plasma, also she just says X, so kind of sounds like a little double-sided, controversial kind of thing there. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but basically that kind of has a double meaning. So anyway, she has a Garbodor which smells like poop, because it literally is garbage, or poop, or something. So I'm going to use my revenge and go for that revenge kill on Liepard, and that is all. I think. Nope, we apparently learned Hydro Pump, but I don't want that. God, what the balls? Keep the old moves, give up on Hydro Pump, there we go. Don't want the Hydro Pump, too little accuracy. Next Team Plasma member becomes an ordinary Pokemon trainer. This was that moment. The Pokemon of our Team Plasma are also fighting for their trainers. It was so obvious that I overlooked it. Thank you for reminding me of that. Here, take this. And he will give us Rock Polish, which actually does boost speed for once. Jesus. I think Rock Polish just boosts speed by 2, so yeah, finally I have that speed one. The only one we're missing now is the guy in Route 18. That's the one that we're missing. And I think that is the last one that I want to get. Truly, I thank you. Now, Getsis notwithstanding there, but yet there remains but one of the 7 sages at large. The next guy that we are supposed to get, or rather that I would get, is actually the one at Relic Castle, but like I said, we already got him. So I will go ahead and exit this cave and then edit that part in from the previous episode. So hey, I guess we're gonna... God, I suck at navigating caves. Look at this. I just went through here and I already don't remember how to get back out. I am just absolute poop at this. But hopefully I'll actually find my way out of here. Oh, look, it was that close, and I sucked at doing that. Jesus. I would like to actually pose a question onto you guys in the comments. Before that, let's just go ahead and read this. The Shadow Triad said the Getsis has gone somewhere, right? Rightio you are, buddy. The 7 sages, we always said we were complete when the 7 of us worked together. Now I don't know the meaning of those words anymore. I actually have been playing Ocarina of Time 3D lately, too. I beat it recently, and I just realized these 7 sages really remind me of the 7 sages in Zelda. Anyway, this is the first of the sages, and I really didn't want to find all of them this way, but I guess I will do a compilation video, and I'll have to include this part in. So, I'll just keep this recording around, and eventually edit it into the other part when I do the 7 sages video. Yep, so Route 18 I already found out, blah 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 blah. And we're here in the beautifulness of the very first town we were in, New Vema Town. That's where we're at. We're actually going to be going after the... Whoa! Holy shit, this is going to be a little pup. Level 4 little pup. You know what? Let's go for a revenge. Oh, man, look at that. You seem to have hit me with your tackle, but look at that. Revenge kills you. Oops. 2 experience. Well worth it. Anyway, the last stage is actually going to be in Route 18, which I had no idea where it is, but we already actually went here before to get to the lab thing. I think I did this route a really long time ago, or not really that long ago. In episodes, it wasn't that long ago, but in time it was, because like I said, I have not been making a lot of black and white videos recently, so it actually has been a pretty long time in time-wise, but in episodes, it hasn't been that long. So that was Route 17. This over here, I think, is going to be Route 18, maybe? No, this is 17. So 18 is going to be the next one. Either way, the sage is going to be somewhere around here, and I'm going to try to find him, and hopefully I won't suck at it, because I've sucked at finding a lot of the sages before. But, yeah, this is basically the last one. Like I said, there's only 6 because Getsis was the first one, and the one guy that I just edited in was, you know, the one that I edited in, but he still counts as one of the sages. I mean, just being edited in doesn't count him as any less of a sage, you know? Anyway, I want to head over here, and over here is actually going to be Route 18, I think. So, there's an item down there. I don't know how to get to it, though, so I won't worry about it. Instead, we'll keep heading around here. There's also a house there in which you can get a Larvesta egg if you want to. I'm not going to get it because I already have a Lacunosa, but basically Larvesta is the pre-evolved form of that. And the last sage is going to be somewhere down here, I believe. I believe we already saw him before, but I never talked to him. And here it is. His name is Rude. Yep. Smells of the sea here. This place has the same ocean smell as where I was born. Guess has wandered the lands of this world all over, collecting knowledge of all kinds while searching for like-minded people. From the moment we met, he understood what I desired, the ability to understand the minds and the needs of others. This is an ability that everyone needs to survive. My Lord N is a kind and excellent person who understands the heart of Pokemon. But conversely, perhaps his ability to understand the hearts and feelings of people is not developed enough. But even that was part of the perfection of Gets's plan. When it comes to Getsis, I cannot separate the truth from the lies. See this? I received it from Getsis, but I no longer need it. Take this! And he will give us Double Team, which boosts your avoidability, or whatever it's called, evasiveness by 2. And, yeah, that's basically it. More than anything, I want to see N confront Getsis. Oh, man. And now, about Team Plasma. I am an officer of the International Police, and there are so many things you must tell me at once. If that is what you desire. Thank you a lot. Orange, on a topic I must speak to you. Having received such a report of someone far from here who has seen a person like N and a dragon Pokemon, I'm on my way to verify the veracity of this information. We will meet again one day. Oh boy, could that possibly hint to a future game, which will actually continue the black and white story rather than be a third installment like everyone thinks Pokemon Gray is going to be? Who knows what will actually happen, but we'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.